Hello and welcome, beloved soul. I'm grateful you're here right now, because the message you are about to hear is being guided to you for a divine reason. The angels have been stirring something in the spiritual atmosphere around you, something connected to the person who is meant to walk beside you in this lifetime. This is not random, and you are not here by coincidence. If you are watching this, your spirit has been tugged, nudged, and gently led to this moment because heaven is trying to reveal something that has been hidden from your eyes. Something that has been weighing heavily on the heart of your soulmate. Before we go deeper, take a breath and settle into this moment. You are safe here. You are held here. And I want you to comment the words, "I believe," or "I receive," below as a declaration of faith over your love life, your future, and your destiny. Your words carry power, and when you comment them, you activate alignment. You open the door for clarity, peace, and truth to find you. So type those words right now, and let this message meet you exactly where you are. If you're new here, I welcome you warmly. Make sure you subscribe and turn on your notifications, because messages like this are sent to you at the exact moment you need them. Sacred Echoes is your spiritual home for divine insight, angelic direction, and the truth your soul has been longing for. Now, let's begin. The angels say your soulmate has been carrying a fear about you, a fear they have not spoken aloud, a fear they don't want you to know because they believe it could make them vulnerable, exposed, or unworthy. This fear has created emotional distance, delays, hesitations, and confusion. And yet, their love for you remains steady, strong, deeply rooted. But their fear, that is what heaven wants to bring into the light today. You may have sensed something. A tension. A silence. A pullback. A shift in their energy. You may have wondered if you did something wrong, if you misread their intentions, or if the connection is fading. The angels want you to release that worry, because this is not about a lack of love. In fact, it is the opposite. Their fear exists because their love is real. And real love makes us face parts of ourselves we often try to hide. Psalm 34:18 reminds us, "The Lord is close to the brokenhearted and saves those who are crushed in spirit." Your soulmate has been carrying a quiet brokenness, something fragile within them that they don't want you to see. But heaven sees it. Heaven understands it. And heaven is guiding this moment to reveal that their biggest fear is not losing you to someone else, not rejection, and not betrayal. Their biggest fear is that they are not enough for you. They worry that your light is too bright for them. That your strength, your healing, your faith, your resilience, and your spirit make you stand at a level they cannot reach. They fear disappointing you. They fear failing you. They fear slowing you down. And they fear that loving you requires them to grow into a version of themselves they're not sure they can become. Even though their soul cries out to rise, this fear is not rooted in truth, but in their wounds. Proverbs 18:12 says, "Before destruction the heart of man is haughty, and before honor is humility." Your soulmate's humility is showing itself as fear, fear of inadequacy, fear of not measuring up, fear of being overshadowed by the greatness they see in you. They hold you in high regard, perhaps higher than you realize. And because they see so much in you, they fear they do not bring enough to the table. You may not see yourself this way. You might say, "But I'm still healing. I'm still growing. I have flaws too." And you're right. You do. But the angels are showing that through your soulmate's eyes, you are a reflection of everything they want to be. They admire your heart, your compassion, your capacity to love even when you've been hurt. They admire your wisdom, your intuition, your patience, and your depth. You are not intimidating in the sense of being harsh or unkind. You are intimidating because you awaken something in them, a desire to be better, stronger, more aligned, more grounded, more faithful. Matthew 6:33 says, "Seek first the kingdom of God and his righteousness, and all these things shall be added unto you." Your soulmate sees spiritual value in you. They see a divine quality that makes them feel like you are part of a promise God whispered to them long before they met you. That sacred recognition, it can be overwhelming. They worry they might not be able to keep up with the pace of your spiritual evolution. They worry that if you keep growing, you might eventually outgrow them. This fear has caused them to hold back their emotions, their intentions, and their vulnerability. Isaiah 43 verse 19 reminds us, "See, I am doing a new thing, now it springs up. Do you not perceive it?" Heaven is nudging them toward a new beginning, a new level of honesty, a new level of self-worth, because the connection between you two requires truth, not perfection. You may feel their hesitations. You may feel their desire for closeness mixed with their fear of stepping fully in. You may feel them hover around your energy, drawn to you but afraid to touch the depth of what you could share. You may feel their soul calling out while their actions pull back. This is because fear and love have been dancing inside them, and their heart hasn't known which one to listen to. But let me tell you what the angels say clearly: their love for you is genuine. It is strong. It is rooted in destiny. Their fear is only a shadow, and light always defeats shadows when truth enters the room. Jeremiah 29:11 speaks the words, "For I know the plans I have for you, plans to prosper you and not to harm you." Your soulmate is part of that plan. And even though they are scared, even though they question themselves, God is guiding them toward the courage they need. They do not want to lose you, and they don't want their fear to become the reason the connection fades. The angels are showing me something important. They fear not only that they may not be enough, but also that if they reveal their fear, you might look at them differently. They are afraid of disappointing you. They want to appear strong, steady, confident, and ready. They want you to feel safe with them. And the idea of showing their vulnerabilities feels risky. But vulnerability is what love requires. 1 John 4 verse 18 reminds us, there is no fear in love. Perfect love casts out fear. The angels are working on them, softening their heart, strengthening their spirit, and reminding them that love is not a performance. Love is not measured by achievements. Love is not earned, it is given, nurtured, and honored. You have shown them sincerity. You have shown them kindness. You have shown them patience. And even if you don't realize it, your energy has already started healing parts of them they thought would remain broken forever. They fear losing the healing presence you bring. They fear that if they fall short, you might withdraw the love, acceptance, or warmth they feel from your spirit. Heaven wants you to understand that this fear is not a sign of weakness. It is a sign of awakening. It means their soul recognizes the significance of this bond. Your soulmate is afraid because they see something in you they have never seen before, a kind of love that feels divinely assigned, guided, and protected. They know your connection didn't happen by accident. They feel it deep in the spirit. And that depth forces them to confront the parts of themselves they often silence. Romans 12:2 encourages, be transformed by the renewing of your mind. Their fear is part of their transformation. Their hesitation is the threshold of their growth. And the angels are guiding them toward courage. Now I want you to take a moment and reflect. Have you felt this? Have you noticed someone who loves you deeply but struggles to express it? Someone who seems emotionally present one moment and then distant the next? Someone who watches you with admiration but hesitates when it comes to commitment or vulnerability? Someone whose soul recognizes yours, even if their mind struggles to keep up. This is not in your head. This is spiritual confirmation. This person is connected to you through a divine thread, and heaven is unraveling their fears so they can stand before you in truth. Philippians 4:7 promises, and the peace of God, which surpasses all understanding, will guard your hearts and your minds. The angels are guarding your connection. They are protecting what is meant for you. They are not revealing this message to stir confusion but to give you clarity so you don't misinterpret their silence as lack of love. Their biggest fear is not you rejecting them. Their biggest fear is disappointing you. Failing you. Falling short of what they believe you deserve. And heaven wants you to see past their hesitation and understand the root of it. You are loved. You are valued. You are seen. And someone's soul is trembling not because they don't love you, but because they love you too much to mess this up. Before I continue with the next portion of the message, take one moment to like this video so it can reach more hearts who need it. And subscribe to Sacred Echoes so you never miss a divine message meant for you. You may not always see the full picture right away, but the angels are reminding you now that clarity often unfolds like the sunrise. At first, it's just a faint glow, a gentle shift in the atmosphere, a sense that something is changing. Then slowly, gradually, the light grows brighter until suddenly everything becomes clear. That is the energy surrounding your life at this very moment. Something is dawning. Something is breaking open. And even if you don't fully understand it yet, there is a divine sequence unfolding that is guiding you towards something far better than what you have been holding on to. The angels want you to breathe deeply now, because they are touching the places inside you where confusion and doubt once lived. They are bringing illumination, comfort, and understanding. They are helping you release the mental noise that has made it difficult for you to hear your own heart. You may have spent weeks, months, or even years trying to figure something out, trying to make sense of why things happened the way they did, why certain doors closed, or why the people around you acted in ways you didn't expect. But the angels are showing me that you are entering a season where all of those unanswered questions will finally begin to make sense. You are not losing direction. You are being redirected. And this redirection is sacred. The angels keep repeating that phrase, sacred redirection. Because what you thought was a setback, wasn't. What you thought was rejection, wasn't. What you thought was the end, wasn't. This was a divine intervention disguised as a pause, disguised as confusion, disguised as unexpected change, and now, the fog is lifting. You may notice that in the coming days, your intuition becomes sharper. Ideas may suddenly drop into your mind with ease. Something you couldn't understand before will suddenly feel obvious. You may receive a message, a conversation, a sign, or an opportunity that connects all the dots for you. The angels are working behind the scenes to bring you the clarity you've been praying for, the release you've needed, and the breakthrough you've been preparing for. Even in moments when you didn't know you were preparing, they are showing me that you have been carrying a heavy emotional load, but much of that weight wasn't meant for you. You absorbed energy that belonged to others, expectations, disappointments, responsibilities, or worries that were never yours to carry. This next chapter of your life is about letting all of that go. The clarity that is coming to you is not just about understanding your path, it's also about understanding your worth. You are going to see yourself differently. You are going to recognize your strength in a new way. You are going to look back at certain situations and say, now I understand. Now I see why I needed to walk away. Now I see why that chapter had to end. Now I see why I couldn't force something that wasn't aligned with me. And when this happens, when everything becomes clear, you will feel lighter. You will feel empowered. You will feel free. The angels are guiding you to trust that the shift happening in your spirit is intentional. Something is opening inside you, a doorway to deeper awareness, deeper peace, deeper connection with your purpose. For so long, you have been surviving, pushing forward, trying to hold everything together. But now, the energy is changing. You're not just surviving anymore. You're stepping into alignment. You're stepping into flow. You're stepping into a timeline where understanding replaces confusion and peace replaces anxiety. The angels want you to slow down for a moment. Not because you're doing anything wrong, but because they want you to notice the signs they are placing around you. They want you to feel how supported you are. They want you to trust the inner shifts that are happening, even if they feel subtle right now. The smallest shift in your spirit can create the biggest transformation in your reality. They are also highlighting that clarity doesn't always arrive with fireworks or dramatic revelations. Sometimes it comes as a quiet knowing, a gentle truth that settles into your heart with certainty. You may wake up one morning and simply feel different, lighter, more sure, more aligned. You may notice that a fear you've had for a long time suddenly feels smaller. Or a choice you've been struggling with suddenly feels easier. Or a situation that used to drain you now feels neutral, because you have finally detached emotionally from something that was never meant to hold your spirit captive. This is growth. This is healing. This is clarity. There is also a message here about timing. The angels say the reason you didn't have clarity before is because the time wasn't right. You weren't ready yet, not because you weren't strong enough, but because the pieces around you hadn't aligned. Certain people needed to exit your life. Certain truths needed to be revealed. Certain opportunities needed to be prepared. The version of you who once asked for clarity is not the same version of you who is ready to receive it now. This new clarity requires the stronger, wiser, more awakened version of you, the version that has emerged through every challenge you've faced, every lesson you've learned, and every moment of resilience you've shown. The angels admire your strength more than you know. They have seen you keep going when you felt like giving up. They have seen you choose kindness when you were hurting. They have seen you remain faithful even when the path ahead was unclear. And they want you to know that none of that was unnoticed. None of that was wasted. Everything you have endured has positioned you for what is about to unfold. You are stepping into a season of revelation, understanding, and forward movement. The confusion that once clouded your mind is dissolving. The doubts that once held you back are loosening their grip. The emotional heaviness that once weighed you down is lifting. And as these layers fall away, you will uncover the clarity that has been waiting for you. You may also find that certain relationships begin to shift during this period of clarity. People who once held a strong influence over your emotions may no longer have the same power. Relationships that once felt confusing will become clear, either in their purpose or in their expiration. Connections that once drained your energy may naturally fade. And those who are aligned with your soul's growth will feel easier, lighter, and more supportive. The angels want you to trust these shifts. Do not cling to what your spirit is releasing. Do not force what is naturally falling away. Do not chase what is distancing itself. Clarity often shows up through separation. When something is removed from your life, it is often because your soul has outgrown it. Even if your mind doesn't realize it yet, your angels are guiding you toward connections, environments, and opportunities that match your frequency. Not the version of you from the past, but the version of you that is emerging now. They are also showing me that you are going to receive guidance in surprising ways. You may repeatedly see a number, a symbol, a name, or a recurring message. You may have dreams that feel unusually vivid. You may experience moments that feel divinely timed, as if the universe is whispering directly to you. Pay attention to these signs. They are pieces of the clarity you are receiving, and now, the angels want to offer a message of reassurance. You will not miss what is meant for you. You will not be late for what is aligned with your soul. You will not lose the blessing that was designed for your life. Everything that is meant for you is secure, protected, and divinely timed. You can relax into this truth. You can trust it. The clarity approaching you is not the kind that brings overwhelm, it brings peace. It brings certainty. It brings alignment, and once you have it, your steps will feel guided. Your choices will feel easier. Your path will feel illuminated. The angels want you to prepare your heart, because what comes next is a beautiful unfolding of truth, direction, and purpose. You are entering a season where your inner world and outer world finally match, where you feel as centered internally as you appear externally. And now, as we close this message, the angels are inviting you to stay open. Stay receptive. Stay willing to see things from a higher perspective. The clarity you're receiving will not just change the way you see your situation, it will change the way you see yourself. You are stepping into a new level of awareness. A new level of peace. A new level of spiritual maturity and emotional freedom. Trust that. Embrace that. Allow that. The angels are guiding every step, and before you go, if this message touched your heart or helped you in any way, please share this video with your friends and family. You never know who might need to hear this message today. And make sure you come back for more videos like this, because your journey is unfolding beautifully, and I'll be here to guide you through every step. Don't forget to click the notification button so you receive updates whenever we post another video. And as you breathe deeply now, the angels want you to soften your shoulders, release the pressure that has been building quietly behind your thoughts, and allow yourself to simply receive for a moment. You've been giving, pushing, striving, showing up for others and trying your best even when it feels like you're running on empty. But right now, in this space, the angels say you don't need to be strong. You don't need to figure everything out. You don't need to pretend things are fine when they're not. They want you to know that heaven notices your effort, even the effort you never talk about. Especially that effort. The effort behind the smile. Behind the decisions. Behind the responsibilities you carry, they say you've been walking through a fog, and although outwardly you've been moving forward, inwardly you've been seeking clarity, direction, and a sign that confirms you haven't been walking alone. You may not realize it, but the angels have been positioning people, opportunities, and even delays in your path as a form of protection. Delays that frustrated you at first. Redirections that seemed unfair. Opportunities that slipped away before you could grasp them. But they're saying now that none of those moments were losses. They were layers of divine orchestration, shifts in your timeline that kept you safe from something you didn't see. They want you to release the belief that you've fallen behind. You haven't. You're exactly where you need to be for what is coming next. And what's coming is alignment, real, undeniable, powerful alignment that lights up your spirit. The kind of alignment you've been praying for but thought was taking too long to arrive. The angels say your season of waiting wasn't punishment, it was preparation. You needed time to grow into the version of yourself capable of receiving what you asked for. You needed time to shed old fear, outdated beliefs, and emotional residue from the past, and if lately you've been having sudden waves of emotion, déjà vu, pressure in your chest, vivid dreams, moments of intuition that feel stronger than usual, or a strange sense that something is shifting but you can't explain what, that's confirmation. You're stepping into a new energetic frequency. This next chapter doesn't require you to be who you were. It doesn't require you to shrink or do things the way you used to. The angels are guiding you to rise into deeper courage, deeper love, deeper trust, and deeper self-knowing that they're also guiding you to let go of old connections that drain you. Relationships that no longer resonate. Patterns that keep repeating. Cycles that keep you stuck in emotional loops. This is why certain people have drifted away. This is why you're noticing who reaches out and who doesn't. Who cares and who only returns when they need something. You're being shown the truth. And although some of these realizations may feel heavy, the angels want you to know that the truth is always a blessing, even when it arrives wrapped in discomfort. There is someone in your past whose energy you've been carrying unknowingly. Someone whose words or actions left a mark on your spirit. The angels say that it's time to release that weight. It does not belong in your future. Holding on to their energy, even unconsciously, has been blocking some of the blessings meant for you. As you release, you open the space for genuine, nourishing love. For supportive connections. For clarity that brings peace instead of confusion. The angels say you've been healing in silence. You've been growing in silence. You've been changing without announcing it. And because of that, many people don't know how much you've overcome. They don't see the battles you've won, within yourself, against your fears, against your doubts, against the pain that lingered for moments when you felt abandoned, unseen, or misunderstood, but heaven sees you. The angels see your heart. They see your strength. They see the light in you, even on days when you can't see it yourself. They're sending you a message now: prepare yourself. Something is about to shift in your favor. This shift may come suddenly. Unexpectedly. It may arrive in the form of news, an opportunity, a conversation, a realization, or a person entering, or re-entering, your life. It will bring clarity where there has been confusion. It will bring truth where there have been unanswered questions. It will bring direction where there has been stagnation. And above all, it will bring peace. You are entering a season where things will begin to make sense. The pieces will start coming together. The path that once felt tangled will begin to straighten. The next step, which once felt hidden, will begin to reveal itself. The angels are guiding you toward breakthroughs that will feel both surprising and long overdue. They say your intuition has been heightening for a reason. You're being prepared for deeper spiritual awareness. Signs have been increasing around you: numbers, feathers, lights flickering, sudden thoughts, synchronicities, repeated messages, songs that speak directly to your spirit, or moments when you feel like something is calling your attention. None of this is random. Your sensitivity is awakening because you're stepping into a new spiritual alignment. You might feel moments where your energy suddenly dips, and then rises again. Moments where you need more sleep. Moments where you feel disconnected from things that used to drain you. Moments where you crave silence or solitude. Moments where you feel drawn to changing your space, your appearance, your habits, your inner dialogue. These are all signs of internal upgrading, your spirit shedding heaviness and making room for your breakthrough, and the angels want to remind you, you are worthy of everything you're praying for. You are worthy of genuine love. You are worthy of peace. You are worthy of success and emotional fulfillment. You are worthy of opportunities that align with your purpose. You are worthy of healing that reaches deeper than the wounds you've carried. You are worthy of a life that feels guided, meaningful, and connected. You've been through a lot, but you've also grown through a lot. You survived things that once felt impossible. You overcame storms that others never knew about. And because of that, the angels say your blessings will not be small. They will not be ordinary. They will arrive in ways that make you pause and say, this had to be divine. There is no other explanation. Your energy is shifting into a phase where your light becomes magnetic. Where you attract instead of chase. Where things come to you more easily because you've aligned yourself with what matches your spirit. This is why the angels want you to continue trusting, even in moments where you don't yet see the full path. They're guiding each step. If you've been experiencing uncertainty about a decision, the angels say clarity is on its way. Don't rush. Don't pressure yourself. Don't force anything. What is meant for you will not pass you. What is meant for you will feel aligned, peaceful, and supported, even if it pushes you out of your comfort zone. The angels are also encouraging you to take small steps toward your dreams, even if you can't take big ones yet. They say momentum builds blessings. Consistency opens doors. Even tiny steps create shifts. Your efforts are not going unnoticed, and there is something else. Someone watching this right now has been waiting for a sign of encouragement, a message that confirms they are not forgetting something important, a message that reminds them their dreams are not foolish. This is that message. The angels say, don't give up. You are closer than you think. There is a breakthrough forming in the unseen. Something you've been waiting for is aligning behind the scenes. You may not feel the movement yet, but the angels say the energy is shifting rapidly. Doors that once felt closed will begin to open. Communication that once felt blocked will begin to flow. Ideas that once felt stuck will begin to take shape. They want you to stay open. Stay grounded. Stay hopeful. Stay connected to your inner knowing. And stay in the vibration of receiving. The more you release fear, the more clarity flows in. The more you release doubt, the more blessings find their way to you. The more you honor your worth, the more the universe aligns with that frequency. And now, as we near the end of this message, the angels want you to place your hand on your heart for a moment. Feel your heartbeat. Feel the warmth. Feel the life inside you. They want you to know that you are guided, protected, and deeply loved, not just by the angels, but by the divine. Take a deep breath, and when you exhale, release everything that's been weighing on your spirit. Your breakthrough is not far. Your clarity is not far. Your next chapter is not far. It's already on its way. You may not realize it yet, but right now, as you listen, something in your spirit is opening. It might feel subtle, like a gentle warmth in your chest, a sense of ease in your breathing, or a moment of clarity you cannot quite describe. That is because the message you're receiving isn't just words, it's an energetic reassurance being transmitted through them. Your angels have been waiting for you to slow down long enough to hear what they've been whispering. They've been guiding you call by call, sign by sign, nudge by nudge, and now you're finally beginning to notice that none of what you're going through is random. It's all part of a realignment that you've been carrying so much. Some of it isn't even yours. Some of it is weight you picked up because you felt you had to, expectations, responsibilities, the emotional atmosphere of people around you, the pressure to stay strong when you felt anything but. And yet, through all of that, you're still standing. That alone is evidence of your resilience, but your angels want you to understand something deeper. Resilience is not your permanent state. You weren't meant to live in survival mode. You weren't meant to be alert all the time, waiting for the next difficulty or preparing to be disappointed. There is a new chapter unfolding in your life, one where support, peace, and divine timing replace exhaustion and heaviness that I and the spiritual world. There is a rhythm to everything. Your soul has its own pace, its own timing, and its own unfolding. For a long while, you were living in a chapter that felt slow, stagnant, or even painful. Maybe you felt like nothing was moving. Maybe you prayed, hoped, affirmed, and tried, but the results didn't show up. Your angels want you to know that the pause wasn't punishment. The delay wasn't rejection. That period of waiting was actually a period of protection. Not everything was ready yet, you weren't fully ready yet either. Sometimes the universe delays what we want because if it arrived too early, it would collapse under the weight of unreadiness. You're being prepared for something that requires a stronger, more grounded, more self-aware version of you. You're growing into the person who can actually hold the blessings that are coming. And now, the shift is beginning. Your angels say that the energy around you is changing. Slowly, yes, but undeniably. The things that used to drain you are losing their power. The thoughts that used to overwhelm you are softening. The memories that used to hurt are beginning to release their hold. You're becoming aware of your worth, your capability, and your intuition in ways you haven't before. It's like you've stepped out of a storm you didn't even realize you were standing in, and now you're finally noticing the fresh air around you. There is something else your angels want you to understand. You're not behind. You're not late. You're not missing out. Even if it feels like others are moving faster, achieving more, or receiving breakthroughs sooner, your story has a unique cadence. Your life is unfolding in divine order. Every setback you experienced, every loss you endured, every door that closed, they were redirecting you to a path that aligns more deeply with your purpose. You didn't lose anything meant for you, you're being led towards something greater. This is also a time of release. The angels say that part of your transformation involves letting go of old energies, outdated identities, and patterns that once kept you safe but no longer serve you. There might be people, habits, memories, or beliefs that you've outgrown. You don't need to fight them or force them away. Release happens naturally when you rise. As your frequency shifts, what cannot follow you simply falls away. You're not losing anything, you're shedding. Breathe for a moment. Let your shoulders drop. Let your mind soften. Imagine that the weight you've been carrying is loosening its grip. You've been doing your best with the tools you had at the time, and that is enough. But new tools are coming. New strength is awakening. New clarity is forming. Your angels want you to pay attention to the small things in the coming days, a thought that feels unusually peaceful, a sign you keep seeing, an opportunity that appears out of nowhere, a conversation that seems perfectly timed. These are not coincidences. These are confirmations. You are being guided step by step toward a breakthrough that has been in motion long before you even asked for it. This next season of your life is going to show you why you had to wait, why you had to endure, why certain paths didn't work out, and why certain people faded out of your story. You're moving into a chapter where understanding will replace confusion, where alignment will replace resistance, and where divine orchestration will replace worry. Your angels are clearing the path ahead of you. They're removing blockages you didn't even know existed. They're aligning the right people, the right opportunities, and the right timing to converge in a way that feels almost magical. And when it happens, you'll know it wasn't luck. It was alignment. It was divine timing. It was the result of your courage, your healing, and your decision to keep going even when you didn't know how things would unfold. There's something else your angels want you to know. Your intuition is awakening. You're beginning to sense things before they happen, feel energies more clearly, and recognize the difference between fear and guidance. Trust that. Trust the quiet inner knowing that never shouts but always feels steady. Trust the signs you've been receiving, those repeated numbers, those butterflies in your stomach, those moments of synchronicity that feel too precise to be random. These are all ways your angels communicate with you. And if you've been feeling disconnected from yourself lately, or unsure of what direction to go, don't judge yourself. You're in a transitional phase. Transitions can feel unclear because new beginnings are being formed in the invisible before they appear in the physical. Think of it as the dawn. The sun is rising, but the world is still dim. Soon the light becomes obvious, and so will your clarity. Your angels say that a moment of realization is coming for you, a moment that will shift everything, a moment where what once felt confusing becomes clear. It may come through a conversation, a dream, a sudden insight, or a quiet moment where everything just clicks. When it happens, you'll feel it deeply. It will feel like truth. It will feel like release. It will feel like alignment, that you're also entering a season where you will feel more supported spiritually than ever before. You might start to sense presence around you, comforting, non-intrusive, familiar. You might feel warmth on your skin, chills during certain moments, or a shift in the atmosphere when you pray or reflect. These are all signs of angelic closeness. They are guiding you, protecting you, and surrounding you with love, and if you have felt alone lately, your angels want to comfort you. You are not walking this path by yourself. Even when you feel unheard, unseen, or misunderstood, there are energies watching over you. Every tear you shed was witnessed. Every silent prayer you whispered was heard. Every time you stood back up after being knocked down, the heavens acknowledged your strength. You are entering a season where that strength transforms into peace. Where struggle transforms into understanding. Where confusion transforms into clarity. But here's something they want you to keep in mind: don't rush your healing. Don't rush your awakening. Don't rush your blessings. Everything meant for you is being prepared with precision. You don't need to force what's already aligned with your destiny. When the time is right, it will arrive effortlessly. You're stepping into a chapter where things will finally make sense. You'll look back on this moment and realize that this was the turning point. This was the shift. This was where your energy changed, where your perspective expanded, and where your faith deepened. Right now, as you're listening, healing is happening. Alignment is happening. Release is happening. Transformation is happening. Even if you don't feel it instantly, trust that it's unfolding beneath the surface. The energies around you are shifting in your favor. The path is clearing. The timing is aligning. The breakthrough is forming. This season of your life is calling you to trust, not blindly, but deeply. To trust that what you feel guided toward has meaning. To trust that what is leaving your life is making space. To trust that what is entering your life is divinely timed. To trust that you are not forgotten, not overlooked, and not behind. Your angels are guiding you step by step. You don't need to see the whole map, you only need to take the next guided step. And as you do, more light will appear. More clarity will unfold. More blessings will reveal themselves. You are on the edge of a shift, a revelation, a breakthrough. And the beauty of it is that it's not far away, it's already in motion. And now, as we come to the end of this message, I want you to take a deep breath and allow gratitude to fill your heart. Not because everything is perfect, but because everything is aligning. You are supported. You are guided. You are protected. And you are stepping into a new chapter that will reveal just how divinely orchestrated your journey truly is. That if this message spoke to your spirit, share it with your friends and family so they can receive the comfort and guidance they may need right now. And make sure you come back for more videos like this. Don't forget to click the notification button so you'll be updated whenever a new message is posted. You are loved, you are guided, and your angels are always with you. As you continue listening, allow your spirit to settle into this moment, because what's unfolding around you right now is not random. The angels are drawing your attention to the shifts happening internally and externally, even the ones you haven't fully noticed yet. They want you to understand that the subtle changes within your thoughts, your emotions, and your energy field are all aligning with something greater. These shifts may feel gentle at times and intense at others, but none of them are happening outside of divine timing. Everything is part of your preparation. There is a message for you right now about the way you've grown. You may not always recognize it, but the version of you standing here in this moment is more aware, more spiritually attuned, and more open than you were even a few months ago. You've learned to trust your intuition a little more. You've learned to set boundaries where once you never dared. You've learned to release some things that, for a long time, kept your spirit heavy. And even if you feel like you're still in progress, which you are, your angels want you to know that they are proud of the work you've been doing. They see the nights when you stayed awake overthinking. They saw you holding on when you felt alone. They were beside you when you cried quietly, trying not to let anyone notice the weight in your heart. They were there when you doubted yourself, when you questioned whether you were strong enough, smart enough, loved enough, chosen enough. And every time you wondered if anyone saw your effort, heaven did. You are not unseen. You are not forgotten. You are not behind. You are not failing. You are transforming. Your angels are saying that the clarity you've been asking for is not just coming, it's already forming. You may feel it as a soft inner knowing, a gentle pull, a sudden realization, or an intuitive nudge that keeps returning to you. This is how divine guidance often arrives, quietly at first, then louder as you begin to trust it. The universe rarely shouts, it whispers. And right now, your soul is tuning into frequencies you used to ignore. There is something, or someone, your spirit has been sensing lately. A decision, a path, or a shift you've been unsure about. The angels want you to breathe deeply and understand that you are not meant to rush. The right direction will reveal itself naturally when the energetic alignment is complete. You don't need to force anything. You don't need to push. You don't need to worry about missing what is meant for you. The blessing that has your name on it cannot be taken by anyone else, but you must stay open. You must stay grounded. You must stay in faith instead of fear. Fear wants you to believe you're running out of time. Faith reminds you that everything is unfolding on time. Fear wants you to believe you're unprepared. Faith reminds you that every experience you've had, good or painful, has been preparing you quietly. Fear wants you to doubt your worth. Faith reminds you that God does not invest in something that isn't valuable. Your angels are guiding you into a season where things will start clicking in ways they didn't before. Connections will make sense. Delays will make sense. Endings will make sense. You won't carry the same confusion that once clouded your vision. This next part of your journey requires you to trust that you are ready, even if you don't feel like it yet. Inner readiness rarely feels like confidence at first, it feels like surrender. The moment you release the need to control every detail is the moment you step into alignment with divine timing. Surrender doesn't mean giving up, it means creating space for God to move. You are stepping into new territory. Spiritually, emotionally, mentally, and possibly even physically, you are being led somewhere different. For some of you, this will show up as a new opportunity. For others, a new relationship dynamic, a new mindset, a new job, a new environment, or a renewed sense of clarity. The angels keep repeating that you will understand why you had to wait. You will understand why certain prayers took longer to manifest. You will understand why some doors closed so suddenly. Not every door that closes is a rejection. Sometimes it is divine protection. You may be saying, "But I was ready," or "But I wanted it," or "But I prayed for it." The angels say gently, you prayed for what you wanted, but God prepared you for what was right. And sometimes those two things are not the same. There is something better aligning for you, something that will not require you to shrink, to beg, to compromise your worth, or to pretend to be someone you're not. Something that will allow you to breathe freely, stand confidently, and move forward without fear of losing it. What is meant for you will support you, uplift you, and nourish your spirit, not drain it. The angels are emphasizing that you must not return to what broke you, drained you, or caused you to question your worth. You already learned the lesson. You don't need to repeat the chapter. Your growth has shifted your vibration, and not everything from your past can follow you into your next season. Some things were temporary teachers, not lifelong companions. As you listen, breathe in deeply and let yourself release the weight you've been carrying in silence. Let yourself exhale the tension you've been holding in your shoulders and your chest. Let yourself soften into this moment because your spirit needs a moment of peace. You deserve to rest without feeling guilty. You deserve to heal without feeling rushed. You deserve to prioritize your well-being without apologizing. Your angels want to bring your attention to the signs you've been seeing lately. Numbers that repeat, feathers appearing unexpectedly, dreams that feel more vivid, chills that happen during certain thoughts, or random reminders that seem too specific to be coincidences. These are not accidental. These are confirmations that your angels are actively communicating with you. They are surrounding you with guidance, reassurance, and protection. Every time you see a sign, remember, you are being guided. Every time something aligns unexpectedly, remember, you are being supported. Every time something leaves your life peacefully, remember, you are being redirected. Your spiritual sensitivity is increasing. You are not imagining it. You are becoming more aware of energy, both the energy around you and the energy within you. You may feel more intuitive lately, more discerning, or more selective about who and what you allow into your space. This is part of your spiritual elevation. Your angels are helping you protect your peace, your purpose, and your destiny. There is also a message here about your heart. The angels are healing something within you that has been tender for a long time. They are touching the parts of you that felt overlooked or unappreciated. They are mending old emotional wounds, not so you can go back to what hurt you, but so you can move forward without carrying old pain into new blessings. You are allowed to be hopeful again. You are allowed to believe in good things again. You are allowed to expect miracles again. The angels want you to lift your expectations, not lower them. They want you to trust that good things are not rare for you, they are natural for you when you stay aligned. You may feel like you're in a transition phase, like you're standing between the old and the new. This in-between space can feel confusing, but it's also sacred. This is where breakthroughs begin. This is where alignment settles. This is where you redefine who you are becoming. Right now, your spirit is preparing for expansion. Expansion in your mindset, in your opportunities, in your relationships, in your purpose. The angels want you to take the next step with faith, even if it's small. You don't need to leap, you just need to move forward. The universe responds to motion. You are closer than you think. Closer to clarity, closer to stability, closer to opportunity, closer to peace. The angels want you to stop doubting your path, stop criticizing your progress, and stop comparing your journey to others. You are being guided at the pace that is right for your soul. And now, as this message comes to a close, take one more deep breath and let the reassurance settle in your heart. You are loved. You are supported. You are guided. You are protected. You are not alone, and you never were. Your angels walk with you. Your purpose is unfolding. Your blessings are approaching. Trust what is happening. Trust what is leaving. Trust what is beginning. You are stepping into something beautiful, and before you go, if this message has touched your spirit in any way, please share this video with your friends and family so they can receive this guidance too. You may not realize it yet, but the energy around you is becoming thicker, stronger, more purposeful. It's almost as if the air itself has intention. And that intention is guiding you, pulling you toward the places you're meant to be, the people you're meant to meet, and the breakthroughs you're destined to experience. The angels want you to trust that nothing in your life right now is happening by coincidence. The things that feel delayed, the things that felt like they were falling apart, and even the sudden quiet moments where you felt disconnected from everything, these were not signs of abandonment. They were signs of preparation that you've been moving through a season that required strength even you didn't know you had. There were moments when you felt like giving up, when you questioned whether your prayers were truly being heard, when you wondered if your heart would ever feel whole or ready or hopeful again. But look at you, you're still here. You're still listening. You're still fighting to understand your purpose, still trying to align yourself with something greater. And that alone is a sign of destiny. Your spirit refuses to quit because it knows there is something waiting for you on the other side of this. The angels are saying that the next part of your journey won't require the same kind of survival mode that you've been in. You've done the heavy lifting. You've carried burdens that weren't yours. You've healed wounds that took years to form. And now, finally, the spiritual realm is shifting the weight off your shoulders. You're moving into a chapter where things begin to flow more easily, where opportunities come more naturally, where clarity is no longer something you chase but something that arrives, gently, unmistakably, and right on time. The angels want you to breathe a little deeper right now. Let your whole being settle into the idea that relief is coming. Even as you listen to this message, something inside you is loosening, a knot you've held onto for too long, a fear you didn't realize you were gripping so tightly, a belief that things might never change. But they will. They are. You're stepping into alignment with a higher path that was designed for you long before you could see it. The delays you experienced were never punishments. They were redirections. They were moments where heaven stepped in and said, "Not this way. Not yet." Because if things had moved when you wanted them to, you might have settled for less than what you deserved. You might have attached yourself to paths that would have drained you. You might have trusted people who weren't equipped to love you, honor you, support you, or understand you. The angels had to shield you, even when it meant disappointing you for a moment, but now, that season of divine slowing has served its purpose. You're becoming wiser, more intuitive, more aware of what is right for your soul. You've learned to identify what drains you versus what nourishes you. You've learned to walk away from chaos instead of trying to fix it. You've learned that your peace is not negotiable, and your heart is not something to be handed out carelessly. These lessons weren't easy, but they were necessary. And because you've learned them, the universe can finally open the doors that were meant for you. The angels are surrounding you with signs and synchronicities. Pay attention to the subtle nudges, the repeating numbers, the dreams that feel too real to ignore, the sudden thoughts that seem to come out of nowhere, the names you keep hearing, the opportunities that appear at just the right time. These are not coincidences. These are messages. And they're telling you the same thing again and again: something is coming. Something is shifting. And you are ready. The path ahead of you is beginning to clear, almost like fog lifting from a road you've been trying to navigate in the dark. You don't have to force anything anymore. You don't have to chase. You don't have to beg for clarity or direction. The angels are giving it to you, piece by piece, in ways that will make sense as you move forward. You'll notice that the things that once confused you now suddenly seem obvious. The people who once drained you will begin to distance themselves naturally. The opportunities that felt blocked will begin to open effortlessly. You're being aligned, positioned, prepared, not for something small, but for something meaningful, transformative, and deeply personal. You may have been expecting a breakthrough in one area of your life, but the angels are saying that multiple areas are about to shift at once. Emotional healing. Financial improvement. Spiritual elevation. Personal growth. Even your physical environment may change. And while it might feel overwhelming at first, trust that everything is happening in perfect timing. You won't be given more than you can handle. You're stepping into a chapter that is both expansive and gentle, powerful yet peaceful, and as these shifts happen, you may notice certain people leaving your life. Don't cling to what is trying to exit. Some souls were only meant to walk with you for a season, not a lifetime. Their departure does not mean you're losing something, it means you're making space. Space for the connections that will honor you. Space for the relationships that will support you. Space for the opportunities that will fulfill you. Space for the blessings that require room to land. Your angels are reminding you that what is meant for you will feel aligned, not chaotic. It will feel supportive, not confusing. It will feel peaceful, not draining. You've experienced enough of the wrong things to finally recognize the right ones when they arrive. And they are arriving. That you're entering a moment in your life where you begin to see why things happened the way they did. That relationship that ended abruptly. That opportunity that slipped away. That plan that fell apart. That season of isolation. That moment of doubt. They were not failures, they were foundations. You needed to learn who you were outside of what you lost. You needed to rebuild your identity not from the things that left, but from the strength that stayed. You needed to see yourself clearly, not through the eyes of those who misunderstood you, underestimated you, or took you for granted, but through the eyes of your angels, who see your worth fully and completely, and your worth is rising now. You're beginning to attract things that match your energy, not your wounds. You're beginning to manifest from a place of clarity, not fear. You're beginning to desire things that elevate your spirit, not things that drain your soul. That shift alone is powerful. That shift alone is enough to realign your entire destiny. The angels want you to know that you are not behind. You are not late. You are not forgotten. Every step you've taken, even the steps that felt slow, heavy, or uncertain, has been part of your divine timeline. And this timeline is now accelerating. You will notice blessings coming back to back. Doors opening that were once locked. Breakthroughs that happen faster than you expected. Solutions arriving before the problems even fully form. You are entering a season of divine momentum. Things that once took months may now take days. Things that once felt impossible may become effortless. The spiritual realm is supporting you more strongly than ever. You are being pushed gently, but firmly, toward your next level, and it won't just be one breakthrough. It will be a wave of them, but remember this: stay grounded. Stay humble. Stay connected to your intuition. Because with every blessing comes responsibility. With every opportunity comes choice. And the angels want you to choose from a place of wisdom, not fear. A place of faith, not doubt. A place of confidence, not insecurity that you've outgrown so much. Celebrate that. Honor that. Recognize that the version of you who started this journey is not the version of you who stands here now. You are wiser, kinder, stronger, braver. And because of that, you are ready for what's coming. As you move forward, allow yourself to receive. Don't block your blessings with worry. Don't question whether you deserve good things. You do. The universe doesn't make mistakes. If something is coming to you, it's because it is meant for you, and as we come to the end of this message, I want you to take a deep breath and release everything that has been weighing on your heart. Let it go. Let yourself move into this next chapter with openness and trust. The angels are guiding you. The path is unfolding. And your breakthrough is already on its way. If this message touched your spirit today, please share it with your friends and family so they can receive this blessing too. And make sure you come back for more videos like this. Your angels always have more to say to you. Don't forget to click the notification button so you never miss a message meant for your soul. As you continue to breathe and settle into this moment, the angels want you to understand something they've been trying to whisper to your heart for a long time now. They say you've carried so much on your shoulders lately, more than you speak about, more than anyone truly knows. You've been trying to walk through life holding yourself together, hoping things will shift, praying that what feels heavy now will eventually make sense. And the angels want to gently assure you, it is making sense. It is coming together. You're not walking through chaos, you're walking through rearrangement. And every piece of your life that doesn't belong in your next chapter is quietly being moved aside. They say your patience hasn't gone unnoticed. Your tears haven't gone unseen. Even the silent moments where you looked strong on the outside but felt like breaking on the inside, those moments have been wrapped with divine protection. You've been guided, even when you didn't know it. You've been shielded, even when you felt exposed. And now the angels are stepping forward with a message that is meant to breathe life back into you. Your story is not falling apart. Your story is unfolding. They're showing me a vision of you walking forward, not even realizing that each step is leading you towards something far more aligned than what you left behind. The delays that frustrated you, the disappointments that discouraged you, they weren't punishments. They were protections. They were divine interventions in disguise. The angels are saying that if you had received what you once asked for, it would have limited you. It would have dimmed you. It would have kept you in a version of your life that was too small for the power you're stepping into now. They want you to pause for a moment and recognize the truth in this. Every time something didn't work out, you grew. Every time someone walked away, you learned to stand taller. Every time life didn't unfold the way you expected, you discovered resilience you didn't know you had. And now the angels say you're entering a time where everything you've been cultivating in silence, your strength, your intuition, your clarity, your wisdom, is going to show. It's going to shine. It's going to elevate you in ways you never imagined. The angels say there is a breakthrough forming in your life, one that is not loud or chaotic, but steady, certain, and divinely placed. You won't have to chase it. You won't have to struggle for it. You won't have to beg for it to work. It will simply align because it was always meant for you. This next blessing is something that fits your soul, not your old fears, not your old wounds, not your old limitations. It fits you now, the person you've become through everything you've survived. They're guiding you to release the idea that you're behind. You're not late. You're not missing your moment. You're not running out of time. The angels say your timeline is divinely synced. Some of the greatest transformations happen quietly, gradually, almost invisibly, until suddenly, everything changes. Suddenly, you see why you had to wait. Suddenly, you understand why it had to be you, why it had to be this path, why it had to unfold this way. You are closer than you think, and part of the transformation happening right now is internal. You're learning to trust yourself again. You're learning to believe in your own intuition. You're strengthening your connection with the divine. And because of that, you're no longer operating from scarcity or fear, you're beginning to operate from alignment, from truth, from purpose. That's why certain things no longer resonate with you. That's why certain people feel distant. That's why you've been craving something deeper, more meaningful, more authentic. The angels say this is your soul expanding. They're also showing that someone in your life, or someone approaching your life, will mirror this growth. Someone who is spiritually aligned with you, someone who isn't intimidated by your depth or your purpose, someone who brings peace rather than confusion. This connection will feel like recognition, like remembering rather than discovering. You won't question their intentions because their presence will be consistent, grounded, and clear. The angels want you to know that genuine love, genuine connection, and genuine support are part of your path. They're not exceptions. They're not dreams. They're promises, but before this arrives fully, the angels are helping you shed the last layers of self-doubt and emotional heaviness that have clung to you. You've been healing on levels deeper than most people realize. You've been rewriting beliefs about your worth, your value, and your deservingness. And even on the days when you felt like you weren't progressing, you were. You are already becoming the version of yourself that your blessings recognize. The angels say you're entering a chapter where peace becomes your default, not your chase. Opportunities will start flowing in without the constant need for struggle. Conversations will shift. The way people show up for you will shift. Even the way you respond to challenges will shift. There is a softness coming to your spirit, not because you're fragile, but because you're finally safe. They also want to acknowledge how much you've learned recently. You've learned to let go without losing yourself. You've learned to forgive without reopening doors that no longer lead anywhere. You've learned to walk away without feeling guilty. These lessons weren't easy. But they were necessary. They were shaping you, refining you, preparing you for what comes next, and what comes next is stability, emotional stability, financial stability, spiritual stability. A season where things feel grounded, where blessings stay, where opportunities stabilize, where connections deepen. You won't feel like you're constantly rebuilding from scratch. Instead, you'll feel like you're rising on foundations you didn't even know were forming beneath you. The angels keep repeating this message: you didn't lose anything meant for your future. What you lost made space for what's aligned. What ended created the opening for what's beginning. And even if the transition felt painful, it was purposeful. It was clearing your path. It was removing distractions, illusions, and limitations. Sometimes the universe has to gently separate you from what you've outgrown, even when your heart isn't ready to let go, but you're ready now. You are finally ready to receive, not just survive. Not just hope. Not just wait. You are ready to receive. And the angels are guiding you into a season of receiving that will feel like exhale after years of holding your breath. That they're asking you to stay open. To stay present. To stay connected to your intuition. Because your intuition is becoming louder, clearer, stronger. It's no longer whispering, it's guiding. And the more you trust it, the faster your blessings align. That you're not the same person you were last year. Or last month. Or even last week. You're evolving rapidly, and your external reality is about to catch up with that internal growth. That's why things may feel like they're shifting quickly or unpredictably right now. But the angels want you to know, it's not instability, it's alignment. It's everything falling into place, not out of place. As we come toward the end of this message, the angels are wrapping you in reassurance. They want you to know that you are divinely guided. You are divinely protected. You are divinely supported. Nothing in your life is random right now. Everything is connected. Everything is leading somewhere. And the destination is better than anything you're imagining. They want to leave you with these words: keep going. Keep trusting. Keep believing. Your life is entering a season of unexpected blessings, unexpected clarity, and unexpected breakthroughs. What's coming will make you grateful for what left. What's coming will restore your faith. What's coming will show you that the divine has always been working in your favor. You are stepping into something beautiful, something aligned, something meant for you. And before we end this video, I want to gently remind you, if this message spoke to you, if it comforted you, or brought you clarity, please share it with your friends and your family. You never know who else might need this kind of encouragement today. And I invite you to come back for more videos like this. Make sure to click the notification bell so you'll be updated every time we post a new message for you. You are loved, you are guided, and your angels are always with you.